Hello everyone, today I am going to tell you how to set up your VS Code for C++. Like I have this program, okay, I have this nice run button and I have this nice terminal. First step to install GDB and GCC compiler. You can check if you have installed or not by simply typing uh, GDB version. Okay, I have version 7.6 and GCC not GCC and sorry G++ it is G++ minus version. Okay, I have installed both GCC and GDB. You can get that from here. First you need to install this VS Code. You can directly download it for Windows, Linux or Debian, whatever you have. Then if you are in Linux user, then you don't need to install MinGW compiler, as the second requirement of VS Code is here, like MinGW compiler. uh, from here you can get MinGW compiler if you are a Windows user. It will start download shortly. It is an actually an installer. You have to click whatever you want, as it is an installer exe file. You can click in the GDB and GCC here. If you have successfully installed GDB and GCC, folders will be created on your directly in default folder of where you want to install it. Like I have installed it here, this MinGW folder. The next step is to add the path. To add path, you have to type environment variables, edit environment variables. You have to explore to here and path setting here, click edit. I have written here this, copy the path of this bin. You can see a bin, just control C, copy it and paste it here. Add new path, paste it here, click OK and click OK. By this and click on apply button. I have already installed, so it is dark here, but it will be activated when you made some changes here. And you can see the exe files because we are going to use it, this g++.exe and gdb.exe. I'm telling you earlier because we need that. Okay, the next step is to create this folder, .vscode folder. First you have to step to create this folder. Either directly go to the file explorer, right click this new folder .vscode and create these three files. C properties.json, or you can directly go into the description. I have already created that for you. The next step is to add path here, here, here. You can see I have added the path for g++exe here in task.json. The next is gcc path in of compiler path in properties, and in launch file gdbxe. uh, on the sideway you can also go to this site. You can directly type VS Code for this C++ of VS Code. Scroll down and create a file task.json, copy this and paste it on your task.json file. How to create task.json? Terminal configure, okay, terminal uh, configure build task. I have already created it, so it will open this. Right click here and it will be created a task.json file. The next step is to create a launch file for debugging. Like I have here a section of debugging. Like uh, this is a breakpoint. You know how to debug, or I'm going to tell you how to debug it. Just click on here. The program will stop at the breakpoint. I have made a breakpoint here. Just click and it is a breakpoint. Okay. Okay, maybe this code has an error. Let do another. Let it just stop scheduling this and debugging. Just click on here. Okay. Oh, there you go. You know, it is showing. I have these two variables here. It is showing with all the variables with the value. This is known as debugging. And what GDB does it here? Actually this is in a git folder. I cannot edit it, just this. Okay. The next step, task would run and add configuration. Run and add configuration. This. If you click here, I have already added configurations to it. Here, the step you have to do is add the location of this file. Okay. And now cpp properties.json file can create for control shift p. Type control shift p and it will automatically show some uh, values here like this. Click on edit configuration and the next it will be open a folder like this where you have to add this file location. I have told you the file location. minGW to bin, like here where minGW is installed. Click on the bin. All the exe files are located here only. You can see it. G++, GCC, exe and GDB. Where is GDBXE? Okay. So everything is done. Good to go. This much only to set up your VS Code. It's very easy. In fact, and if you have installed that, now the next task is to get. If you see right now, you would have not get this run button. To get this run button, you have to install code runner. Get here in the extension section, install this. And also for C++, I have installed this for C++. And you can, there is lot of extension you can try and get experiment some of these. Okay, so that's all for today's video.